tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Chloe. I'm right here. Good. I need you.
I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
People change, right?
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel.
That's kind
I
of
think I
rude.
need to lie down.
My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah.
I think you're the only one in the world I can trust. I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination. Good.
Och så alltså då alla kan gaktunga sanga esdunga ang allen dödsungis esdung alla hassklar just langsaken sklar and little like if langsaken but this is gonna be sadly enough the last episode of Life is Strange the Soul of Stone. I'm pretty shocked that it's gonna be the last episode, but the nuts and nuts more of Life is Strange. We have this is gonna be episode 3, and after episode 3 we still have the bonus episode and Life is Strange 1 and 2, so I'm gonna play everything of Life is Strange because I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. So, let's just get started. Got yourself something to drink because this is gonna be a long one. I really am kind of shocked that it's gonna end, that an execution has to come out. So, let's get started. Episode 3, Hell is Empty.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm. I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
Juliet is waylaid. That infernal inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our aerial.
No fucking chance. I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish? Yes. Let's leave.
Yes.
For real. If you don't mean this,
So real.
it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen. What would it take to convince you?
Okay.
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel,
Yeah, that's kind of
that
sad.
woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress.
It was another.
That was your mother.
So that makes her stepmom. Isn't right. I think I'm right. Um,
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
I'm his girl. I'm her girlfriend.
In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is
She's also your
Sarah,
mother.
your birth mother.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you
Sometimes
everything,
that is kind of difficult.
everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Chloe.
Yeah, I have an opinion on this. So, als taking secrets and things from the child just to protect them is not always the best way to handle things. Sometimes they need to learn and they need to know what is going on, or this will happen. You take secrets so too long and it blows all precautions. So, I'm here.
Here.
I'm here for you.
Good.
Yeah.
I need you.
Always. Always. Okay, I'm going away. I'm here.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long.
Yeah. Sometimes love is blind. But not all loves are perfect, and I don't know how to say this. Not always things are perfect. Things can hurt sometimes, and sometimes that's just what it is.
She was
To heal.
so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though,
And times she
I
got
realized
addicted.
I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of
she
us
looks so
were
happy.
pursuing college, careers, families. Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape.
That's a pretty difficult subject.
When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while. Becoming your father is the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind.
That's the same thing as love. That people say I'm gonna get happy when I find out you first need to be happy so you can have a healthy relationship.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there.
Addictions, they can do that to you. That's really unhealthy.
For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied. By anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
By harming her, does she do that in front of her, or does she really do something to her?
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss. Goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again and again to keep you safe.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month.
Why?
It's our arrangement.
But now she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
Why not? I kind of want to say that it isn't his decision because it isn't. It is.
You think you have the right to decide that for her?
When I left Sarah, when I took Rachel away, I truly believe I saved her life. And I will continue to protect her no matter what.
But maybe she's different now. People change, right?
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel.
That's
I
kind of
think I
rude.
need to lie down.
I don't like the start. It's kinda too real.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
Ze neus is slaan. Rusland Chloe, Rusland Chloe, the other guys, they are at the tank is krachtkrachtig. I rijdt 80 race rijdt 11 times. Hey, I don't think we're not it. Chloe, you can. Yeah, Chloe, you're awesome. Right? Okay. Hey, Chloe, great job tonight. Thanks, I can't. Dat is amazing. Het is aan het denken. Rustig, Satan, I can't pronounce his name. Zijn hij letter disappointed te lang hij arrived. Oh, that's sad. Seriously, just kan. Grand Racer, sorry guys. We have other columns to do with. You're kinda a dick. You're really kinda a dick. I don't know. Here's something else. I can't understand that he wants to get that, but also... I don't know.
This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
Of course.
It could be far worse. My
That's
biggest fear
true.
is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
I don't understand. Are you afraid that Sarah would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
Yeah. But Rachel's not a baby anymore.
Listen to me. Sarah brought criminals and drug dealers into our home.
Oh,
She put
goddamn.
Rachel in serious danger just to chase her habit.
Do you think
That's
Sarah
kinda
is involved
dangerous,
with
yeah.
any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were. That's who she is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you
Yes.
to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
That is something
Oh,
I
well.
will always do.
She's so young. You are too. But I know you've experienced loss. Protect her from that. Please.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
I don't know. Langs een gasten en also is contacten hem her too much.
Hey,
Ze need to see the
Mrs.
real
Amber.
world.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
okay. Rose.
Als je keine gasten hebt. How
Do you
Really
need
help.
any help with anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway. Door to the left of the
yeah,
fish.
yeah. No problem. I'll help you. Because I still got her. She has, I think, nothing to do with it, so we can't blame her. I said, I want to
Hey.
first.
Cool graphic. Rachel was really getting
I like
good at
it.
this.
That's kind of sad.
Mrs. Amber, could I
Can I have this?
Oh, sure, Chloe. Rachel was going to give it away anyhow.
Thanks.
En I put this in her thanks. Dan zegt ze right time to ask for that, but okay. En dat is doen. Eigenlijk wel eens mee. Oh ja, je kan doen.
Were you able to find the broom?
Rachel took that.
Yes? Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Here you go.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm really quite glad that you're here.
Why?
Thanks.
But why?
Why?
While Rachel's dealing with all of this, it's a relief to know she can talk to you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
Not really, yes. Nog staat er aan het ding.
It's fine. Rachel's the one who's really upset.
She has every reason to be. There
That's
are
true.
many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
Those are kind of great questions. And kind of know more about things, but also know about the money she took.
Sarah shouldn't have taken money over seeing her daughter.
You know, I am so thankful to her that she did. It gave me the opportunity to be Rachel's mother. I never knew how much I could love someone until I had Rachel.
But hearing the truth after all these years hurt Rachel more than anything.
I'm not happy with James for the whole way this came out.
You're not happy with James? What about what he did at the Overlook?
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right.
Oh, this is sound a little bit like
You don't have to worry about me
like a robot.
or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband.
But Tristan.
His entire life is
Sorry?
about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
I wanted to say something that I forgot it. I don't know what I wanted to say anymore. His voice acting was kind of strange though. I wanted to say something. I don't know. I know it. You start into heel gold size, so you can really that song long or something. Gary ze doet een lange zo'n alle reason, maar zo nou. Kakkerluidheid. Square jongens. Last episode. I'm so happy. This game has really fantastic music. Not isn't gonna lie.
Rachel?
How is Auntie?
I need someone
Is she
to
dead?
show Rachel that I'm here for her.
That's pretty damn cool.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool. Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so
Lost?
alone.
Same thing.
Cool light. This light needs more light.
Right? Het needs to zijn glider.
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight.
That kind of sucked. Jesus. I'm going to the stars. If you don't like that, say anything. Anything. No? Okay. You don't have to click on that. Fine. Flashlight. I always think that's in lunch. I don't know why. Clearly, I'm leaving the door open and locked in case we don't have a key. Please come home. There's another that is asked curfew. No, I can't right now. Please. I need you. I'm sad.
Hey, Rachel. I'm glad you're here, Chloe. Of course.
She has a really nice room. A lot of stars and space and earth things.
Rachel's really into stars.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected.
Really?
Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
Okay. Je gaat dit werk als William Shakespeare.
I know something Miss
I'm going to the
Arcadia
stars.
doesn't. Weird. Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. Almost sad to see all this effort.
Drama.
I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
Yeah. So.
That's the one.
I bet you're right.
There's an essay I might actually read. Or, write.
Zij van de les. Nice. Hello.
At least she'll have something from tonight.
Geef dat to her. Wat is eruit uit?
I bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here.
She's not wrong.
Maybe I can make the world a less scary place. Back on the
I thought.
train, I said...
Dat een wel is een uncomplice. Yeah, life isn't always easy, but I got to I hope so.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first.
Listen,
We were
guys.
so close to
That's
making
nice.
our break last night. Now... I don't know.
Last night, it's still the same night. Right? I'm not wrong.
Rachel has so
I don't
many
know.
inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
Should I do that? Where can I put the light?
Wish there was some way to make this brighter.
That's already done that. But where can I put it? Stars. Turn off all the lights first. That's really
Hey.
cozy. I like that.
Check it out. It's
That's really cool. I like that.
beautiful. I thought you might like it.
So I'm going on.
I've always loved stars. Why? You remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see. Because we're blinded by what's in front of us. Exactly. But then I learned the truth.
I don't think the stars
The
could
stars
rotate
we're
on that.
seeing
But okay.
have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
Why?
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right? I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point?
Just
all
look
lies.
at them.
Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore.
Yes, you
And that
can.
other woman. My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I'm honored. That was actually
Take
amazing.
it. Even if it's only by process of elimination. Good.
Don't test me.
I wore this bracelet my entire life.
I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
So that place is gonna real on. That's kind of sweet, I think. I really love that room, not gonna lie. Tangen staat het alles neus aan kokken altijd. Should I leave us? Should I wait? Because I don't know if they are gonna tell something. I think I'm gonna leave. Right? Fine.
The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me.
Should I try?
I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
No.
Of course
No.
not. But it might be tough to track her down. Yeah,
That's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon. But what if we can't
Really?
find her? It's not like I can ask my dad.
I got strong.
No idea where to start.
Strong.
I think
I've got an
I know
idea.
what to do. I'll call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
You do that?
I'll give it a shot.
So you?
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Don't worry. I've got that one covered too.
You do?
Yep. In fact,
Think so.
anything you could come up with, I'll handle it.
I want
know,
$1 million.
But even if we find her, how
Can
do
you
I
handle
talk
that?
to her? What do I say?
It doesn't matter.
After my dad died, I didn't know how to keep talking to him. I still don't. But it doesn't matter. All that matters is that he's there.
Your dad?
In my dreams, he's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered.
I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh?
Not really.
Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right.
Right. Zielozer. So, eigenlijk de hangen afzitten aan zijn. Alleen en spijs. Wat zag ik nou? Is dat? Wat aan uitdoen?
Dad, I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one
You
time.
always do it wrong.
When are you going to let it go?
How can you do it wrong?
Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
Is that? Ja, langer is.
That wasn't you.
Could have sworn that was me. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure?
What's going on? This kind of weird.
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
Nothing. No. Nothing here.
There's nothing here.
Really? That's odd. Well, I know it's not the spark plug.
Yes.
I just got that replaced.
What?
I said it's not the spark plug.
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
It's all just a lie.
You know what William Shakespeare said?
Something about the whole world being a stage, so might as well act the fuck out of it. But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself.
Sometimes that's kind of hard to do. Just being yourself.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Van het truck.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, Look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Jesus. God damn it. Jesus. That's kind of horrible. Jesus. Start you. Nasa lahat yung angle eh.